Hi, how are you? As you know, I usually go live with different teachers, scholar, and other person. Hopefully, this session will also helpful for you. Today, I just invited one friend from Brazil. Her name is Barbara. She is experienced teacher, and I just want to discuss happiness, how to deal with the happiness and health related issue, how we can improve our health. Hopefully this session will be give you some better material for learning, for sharing our knowledge to others, and this will be the wonderful session. Hopefully, actually uh, every guest have a different perception, and I try to be share what people of different part of the world think about different topic. Rather than just focusing on 1 or 2%, it is a quite good platform that you and other person can learn from from us, as well as you can also share your experience with us. I think if you just talk to us and share us the material. Hi Rida, how are you? All the members who just joined this live session, if you have some question, definitely ask me, and I'm just trying to give you a better material to share with you, as well as if you have some question in your mind, definitely ask me. Hi Barbara is over here, so I am waiting for her. And yes, so as you know that these days winter is just coming and everybody suffering from coronavirus, and covid-19 has been spreading all over the world, and we have to be understand that it will be not vanish sooner, so we have to be live with it, regarding criticizing and saying that it is spreaded, no one care. We should try to be take a precaution by year, and then we will develop some schedule where we can follow and we save our life. And this is the best thing. If we can follow, we should try to be take a precaution by year, using mask, and try to be avoid in a crowded place, maintain a social distance. I think it could be easy, we can easily fight against this covid-19. But other than that, it have been significantly increasing. The covid-19 cases has been significantly increasing, and we are feeling afraid how we can tackle. And your guideline, your question, how to tackle it at this moment, it's more fruitful for me as well as my viewer. Thank you so much. That lockdown is again going to be happen. Yeah, Rida, sure. uh, Lockdown situation maybe probably, but I think many students just try to be prayer it, and hopefully it will be vanish. Otherwise they cannot able to enjoy their classes with classes, and it is quite difficult for the student. I can understand it, that it's quite difficult for you if the covid-19 situation uh, come again in our country. So it's really difficult for you how to manage your study. So I can understand your problem. Hi brother, thank you so much. Liam and Lorene. Lorene, thank you so much for joining this live session, and hopefully you just enjoy this session. I'm waiting for my guest, and hope I think there is some problem, that's why she does not come to my live session. Yes, I know that you really hate everybody. Most of the students really hate online classes, and because there are so many reasons. One of them is they cannot able to learn appropriately. If they have some question, they cannot ask, and lack of face-to-face communication is one of the biggest problem. And second thing, online classes, student cannot engage with their friend, so they try to be feel alone when they are going to be online classes, and that create a bad impact on the student mind. I think that that's why most of the students like to go into the classes and study with other person, with study with their friend, and it will be it. I think it is a good initiative that you live you are study during the class. You can improve your social skills. You can talk with friends, and that will be good. Yeah, Barbara, just come over here. I'm waiting for you. Just come over here. I think so. There's some technical issue. That's why she's not. And other than that, I am waiting for her, and hopefully, is this time she joins. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Thank you so much for over here.
Hello, I'm fine. I'm great actually. What about you? How are you doing?
I'm perfect. Feeling now fine and dandy. And
Can you hear me well?
yes, I can hear you, but sometimes there are some echo. My voice is coming back to me. Some echo. Hi, Ali. So can you hear me properly?
I can. Yes,
Okay.
I can.
Let me ask our viewers. Our viewers, can you listen us? Can you listen both of us? And if you listen, you just give some comments. By the way, first of all, Barbara, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Well, today I have some allergies here, so I'm not crying, I'm just allergic.
Okay.
And very happy to be here sharing this moment with you guys. My name is Barbara. I am from Brazil. I am an English teacher. I have been an English teacher for about 18 years. And I'm here today to talk about some interesting topics with this very interesting person who has great content and also this intention to spread good things to other people. It's really nice to have people around that like to do this kind of things, especially nowadays that everybody is struggling with this pandemic and many people just changed totally their routine, and internet nowadays makes it possible for us to meet other people and talk to other people and see different points of view. So that's really nice, this kind of work that you do. Probably you take some fun moments to many people.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for giving a brief, comprehensive, and sophisticated introduction. Hopefully, our viewer can understand what we will going in this session. And I try to pin some comments, but let's see. Maybe next time it allow me to change our topic today. But anyhow, by the way, so how you have been living? So are you perfect? Are you feeling good?
You're asking me or the people?
I'm asking you because today you are in a spotlight, so all the questions are related to you.
Okay, because it was a little bit bad, the connection was a little bad in the beginning. But okay, today I'm pretty happy today. I'm feeling good. Um, Today was a little different day in my routine because I had to take my daughter to get vaccinated, and it was a little difficult for her since she was a child and she needed to be vaccinated in her arm and three shots. So that was a little challenging, and it was really interesting actually because we were going to talk about happiness. And at that
Okay,
moment,
that's
I was
good.
thinking
That's
about
really
it,
amazing.
like it's very easy to be happy when everything goes right. The
Wow.
problem is keeping yourself, things don't go the way you would like them to go. So I kind of reflected on that today. That really caught my attention because this is what we were going to talk about, happiness. And how we're feeling, how we feel most of the time. And that's it. I think that happiness is something that we have to always be very, pay a lot of attention all the time, because it's more like a thing we have to know, we have to bring this to our life and not wait for it, you know? So today I'm pretty
Okay,
happy, but I
wonderful.
had to do some hard
So,
job to become happy. It was not just like I woke up happy and everything went right and I was okay. No, I had to kind of work hard to keep myself happy and satisfied.
okay. So it's mean that you want to
I
say
can't
that
hear you.
you can't hear
I
me?
can't hear
Okay.
you, Kaya. No sound from
Can
me.
you?
Is Are the people listening? Can you
Now
guys
it, I
hear?
think right now, can you hear me? Can you hear me at this moment? Oh, unfortunately, hello. My voice is audible to you? Can you hear me?
Maybe we should just leave and come back.
Yes, you just go and come back and let's see.
Let me leave.
Unfortunately, okay, my viewers, can you hear me? Zeddy, can you hear me? Because my guest cannot able to hear me, so your comment is valuable if you hear me. So write it down. Barbara, can you hear me at this moment? Otherwise, I have to be cut this conversation and then come back again because sometimes internet is not working appropriately. So we have to be facing. Sometimes we have these types of issue, but anyhow, I will try to be manage it these issues, and we can easily accommodate. Yeah, that's good, Barbara. You can hear me at this moment, and now I think you can join me. Maybe I can send you a request. Okay, I'm sending you a request. You just accept it, and we just start our discussion again. Okay, right now,
Hello.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Welcome back. But your voice is little bit low.
My voice is a little bit low. Is it better
Mm,
now?
somehow. Okay.
Some... Yes, maybe I should speak louder and closer to the phone, or do you think I should leave again?
No, no, I think no. You should not leave that this time. I can hear you perfectly. I can see you. So it's better
Okay.
to make
All
conversation
right.
and move it further. Okay, so you just highlight the happiness. Happiness, you said that happiness, we should try to be own happiness and rather than wait for happiness. That's your point?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. If we just go into the depth and think at what is happiness and why it mean to say what is mean by happiness, and I believe that and I think that happiness is called the emotional game. Sometimes happiness is related to our mind, sometimes it's related to our heart, let's say. Or maybe sometimes it is combined both of them. Let's say we just conclude, sometimes we feel that this is our dreams and goals and we start work on it, and during the time we find happiness when we feel that things are come to us, things are moving toward us. So it means it gives the gesture of our mind that this is the right thing and we are doing this thing. So it's give us a gesture to our mind that the things that we have already keep in our mind is the things that is called happiness. But again, it it is just like a related to our heart. When we are attached our emotion with something, and we feel that our emotions are related to those things that we want, then our emotional strength give us some happiness, and we feel happy in by through the inner soul, which is also the better, I think, which is also a good thing. But I think we these days there are so many problems because we join our happiness with this materialistic world. We are not finding a happiness. We always claiming each other. We always claim that this is unapproachable. We want these things because we make our dreams too much higher than our approach. We should try to be minimize our goal, and when we have achieved something in our life, we should try to give the reward and feel the happiness. Let's say if I decide to complete 10 goals in a one day, and if I just completed only 5 goals, that's mean I have completed something. But it is an optimistic approach that I completed 5 things, so I should appreciate myself that I completed 5 goals. That's good, big achievement. But sometimes we are not focusing that what we did, we feel that what we should do, and
Yes,
we
even if
feel,
you accomplish
yes,
even if you accomplish 9 out of 10, you'll be
yes.
looking at the one you haven't accomplished.
Okay, so someone saying then health and happiness are related to each other, and they cannot be separate. Absolutely right. I think if you ask me what you want in this life, I just say two things. One is happiness, and second thing is peace in my life. And peace are also related to the health. So these are the two things that I require from this life: happiness and peace, nothing else. This is my dream. I think my soul prefer to require those two things, and the topics that we have decided is appropriately attached to this thing. So we just try to be focused happiness for these 30 minutes, and we should try to be make some conversation. So what you think that which thing make us happy?
Well, it's difficult to say for everyone because people are so different and their focuses are different too. But for me, I what makes me happy is big things and little things too, actually. Many times that's it. I have some big goals and I go after them and I try to achieve them. And when I achieve them, I really get happy and satisfied with the results. And that's great because um, that's it. Usually, when you set goals, you're thinking about, not always, but many times, you're thinking about something big for yourself, for you.
Wonderful.
And when you achieve it, you have this great satisfaction of achieving something because usually goals are challenging. And when we overcome them, we feel this happiness, this great happiness. But also we have to work our minds to make our minds focus on little things, like really little things, like taking a shower, you know, taking a shower or just wetting the I really like to wet my feet, when I turn on the tap and I just see like just get the water on my feet. That gives me a sensation of happiness and satisfaction. I really like it. Or
Wonderful.
when I go to nature and I walk into nature, simple things that really make me happy.
Nice.
So yes, we have to focus on big things, but also give a lot of value to the little things. Because on our daily basis, it's so easy to have little things. It's so easy to be happy if you pay attention to little things. But if you only pay attention to big things, you spend 1 week, 2 weeks, a month unhappy because sometimes it takes time to achieve big things.
Okay. Okay. So your means, if I just concluded or summarize your point of view, that happiness we should try to be give the reward when we are doing something and when we are moving towards our goal. And every time we should feel the essence of the moment. Like taking shower, anything, whatever you're doing, whatever we are doing in our daily routine, we should give the essence. We should understand the essence and depth of the moment, and then we feel happy. This is your point?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are highlighting a wonderful point. But again, I think happiness is related to the mostly related to the psychological things. It is our psychological pattern. Just 1 second, I have to be read. One of our candidates, happiness is being a positive in your minds and be healthy in your body. That's good. That's really appropriately. It is right. My parents being healthy make me happy because I am afraid of their contacting with the COVID coronavirus. So I pray that they remain healthy until vaccine is produced. Okay, yeah, I think so. Love English, yeah, love English 06 is just try to be give the suggestion that which thing that make him or her happy. That's good, but I think so. It is all the games of mind and positivity and negativity. It is the game of positive, optimistic, and pessimistic game. Let's say happiness when we feel happy. If we just think about when we feel happy, we when we completed our task, when we are moving towards our goal, when we feel that this thing is in under our command, we have some commands on some project, and we have some, let's say we have management, we are managing some things and things are going on according to our desired thing, so we feel happy. And when someone is inviting us on the crucial moments and we feel happiness, if I just go into the depth, in our body there are some adrenaline that come us in a hyper condition or in extreme condition. It's related to happiness, and sometimes it is related to fight and flight condition. So these things mostly cause happiness. We feel satisfied. We feel that we accomplish something in our life that give a positive gesture to us in our mind, that give us slow down. But again, what is called meditation? We just try to be control our brain, and when we try to be do it again and again, our minds work according to our thoughts, and we try to be fix our mind from one point to another, because we are somehow using our mind, to put in a certain direction. Other than that, our mind is continuously thinking. But if we just put our mind in a certain direction, then we feel something in our life more important. And when we feel something more important in our life, so we just try to be work hard to reach it at a certain level. And when we reach, we feel little bit confident, and that causes a happiness. It is maybe a little longer way that I try to be explain happiness, but it could be easy for us. It is our when we make our connection, our heart is joining with something. Let's say if some student want to read a poetry and they read again and again poetry, they feel happiness because what the thing that they like, their heart is matches according to those things, and they feel happiness. So it based on connection, it based on realization, it based on our satisfaction, and it based on
you are absolutely right that you said that it depends person to person, and it is, I think, someone, let's say if someone is billionaire, he are not happy with his life because his goal is different and he want those things that is not easy for them. Hi, English teacher Leon. And I think if they accomplish those things, what they thought in their life, what they decided in their life, if they will moving toward those things, they feel happy. So this is the things that, but again, I want to say people are not like to feel happy. They are, because let's say everybody just spend 5 to 10 minutes every day to feel happy. It is a best remedy rather than if you just go to the Google and think about, if you feel happy, it work a lot, it work more than any medicine. But we are not feeling happy. We are always thinking first task, second task, third task, fourth task in our life, and continuously jumping from one to another. And we have not enough time to realize ourselves that is the time to settle down and feel happy. Even though when we are watching television, we are too mess up. Oh, this is the drama, this is the psychology, this is the film that dragging us into a different part of the world, even though we are not feeling happy. Hi, Mariana. So it means that we should try to be spend time to give the relaxation of our mood, and and say that it's the time to realize you settle down and relax, and you at this moment we just try to give us a boom to our life and think about ourselves. And this sometimes we call, this is the thing of meditation, but sometimes it is give us a gesture of happiness. We just try to be laugh around 1 or 2 minutes every day. This really enhance our productivity. This really push us to boost us according to our goal. But again, it we should try to be make some time in our life for little
Yeah, we
bit
have to find a balance. We have to find a balance, actually. We have a body, we have a
absolute.
mind, and we have a spirit, an essence, right? We are not just the body, the physical body. We are not just the mind. We have all these things. We have to balance them. That's what happiness is. Happiness is the ability to balance everything, because once you balance them, you are a whole. And when then it's easier, because if you are a person that only go, okay, my happiness is only, I only focus on achieving things, doing things. I'm not a human being. I'm a human doing. I have to do things. So when you are just focusing on doing and achieving things, you're not working on your mind and you're not working on your spirit. So, for example, the spirit, we work on the spirit when we give ourselves the happiness that comes from emotions. Emotions are very connected to the spiritual thing. So we have to bring attention to the emotions. We have to let the emotions come out and interact with them so that we can find happiness in many situations through emotions. And the same for the mind, like you have to work on a healthy mind, because if your mind is too active, this is going to be bad for you. You're not going to be happy if you have a 100% active mind. Of course, you have to have an active mind, but you also have to have this calm mind. These are the moments where you get in contact with some other things, and that's when you find the balance. And happiness is all about balance, knowing yourself, knowing the moments when you have to focus on different and specific things. Like um, I notice for myself, for example, I do a lot of activities and things that I try to use these things to understand how I work, how my body.
Sorry for interrupt you, Leon. Just say you need to balance in life in order to find your happiness when equal to a happy life. Absolutely, Leon, right? But I think that if we just follow the balance, then it not give us a essence of happiness. Happiness is just when we feel satisfied, when we feel that we are working the way that we want, then we feel happiness. Let's say if we just plan some party, let's say if we just plan a party which will be held in our home, and we think that all the things are designed according to what we have thought, and the things are according what I want, so I do it what I thought. So this is the called happiness. See, because we design something in our mind, it will. So again, but how we can say, we just think that this is the thing that happening. Let's say in a drastic moment, in a terrible situation, we just try to be realize our mind. It this thing is happen. So what else? We just try to be feel that this is the crucial moment. I have to be bear it. I have to be pass through it. Then what we can do? We should try to be calm down, relax, and feel the moments, even though the
Yeah.
situation is little bit difficult for us. So this is the things that we should do, and this will help us to maintain our body and give the gesture of happiness. Other than that, we should I think so it should be difficult for us to maintain a balance and feeling happy. Balance is better, but we should also make our mind that realize ourselves feel happy, and the things that you mentioned, live with the essence of happiness every moment. If we just take a sip of tea and feel the tea, what we are eating,
Exactly.
feel it.
Exactly.
Eat apple and feel what is it, and feel. I think this is the one thing what we can do, and it will give us a better thing. Whatever we are doing, we feel this is our last thing. Let's say, if I just say, if I eat one apple, and this is my last apple of my life. So how you feel that how I eat? I eat one bite. I enjoy one of my chewing of apple. I enjoy each and every bite because this is the last apple that I eat before death. So everything that you are doing in your life, you must feel that this is the last things in my life that I am doing right now. And this is very, very helpful to give us a better think, give us a better sense how we live with the happiness.
Yes, because many times, Taya, many times we are just focusing our happiness on searching for new things. We're just, searching, accomplishing. And we just forget to focus, on the things we can explore many things. We can explore many things in our body, like tasting something, being present and drinking the tea, not always looking outside, looking out there. No, we have to look in here. We have to pay attention to what we have inside, all the things we have inside of us, not only get distracted by all these things we have, around us and going crazy after them. And no, okay, we have to do both. We have to find the balance. You have to go after things on the outside, but in the inside you also have many things to explore.
And I think so sometimes we start comparing ourselves with others.
Many
That
times we get lost comparing, we get lost.
just reading a comment, yeah, Leon, positivity and positive mind, definitely. Second thing, enjoy the moment, definitely. In my opinion, happiness is just a state of mind in which if someone happen in our favor, then we are happy, and if it does not happen in our favor, Then we said, yes, it may be, yes, it is also the factor, but we can't say that this is the only factor. I think there are so many other factors. But I think the best way, we just try to be essence any moment of our life. This will definitely give us a better sign of happiness. Just like that, whatever we are doing, let's say we are doing a live, we feel this live session is the last live session. So how we will make this session fruitful, energetic, productive. So this is the things that we can put anything, that we can make anything to become a happy moment of our life. And have Vanya and teacher Vanya is over here. And I think this is the best things that feel essence, and the things when come to our desired goal in our come to our favor, then we feel happy. So what do you think that why we feel unhappy?
Well, it's because many times we feel unhappy
Some
because
incidents happen in our life, that's why we feel unhappy, or maybe we feel unhappy due to the things are not working according to what we have thought. And maybe we are feeling unhappy because we are think always thinking that this is not the achievement, we have to be achieve more, and we are working on it, and that realize us that it is not a good moment or not a better moments. Hi Donato, how are you?
well,
So
actually, we have to work on the odd. It's very easy for us to feel happy when things go the way we would like them to go. So when things go the opposite way, when things are not just the way we plan, the way we'd like them to be, we feel unhappy because we feel frustrated, right? So the thing is, uh, it's a work in progress. We always have to put a lot of effort not to be unhappy and to be happy. We cannot just respond to things. We cannot be responsive. We have to take the responsibility, take accountability on things and no, okay, this happened the way it should not happen according to my desire. But it's my responsibility to make the situation, to get the most out of the situation. Because things will never be the same, the only way, the same way you would like them to be, you know? This is not how life is, this is not how things work. So we really have to work on dealing with things that are not the way we would like them to be. It's a hard work, really hard work. Because to be happy when things are okay, it's very easy to be happy, right? It's just you're responding. But when it's the opposite, we cannot be just responsive. Okay, I'm unhappy because this happened and I would like this to happen in a different way. No, we have to have the resilience and we have to have this, we have to, you know, learn how to fight things, to overcome these obstacles. And it's a big challenge because every time we're going to have a different setback, a different obstacle. So every time we're going to learn how to overcome this.
I
So
think so.
forever.
The things mostly we have feel that why feel happy. One thing, we start comparing ourselves from the other. This is the things that make us unhappiness, because we do not know. Let's say if someone I want to become, let's say if I want to become something in our life, and we are feeling that we are not able to achieving, and we are start comparing ourselves with other person, that make me unhappy. Second thing, that mostly common, that people feel unhappy because they are not they are not following their goals. And sometimes when they are not following their goals, and after some time they realize, oh, I want this thing but I'm doing this thing, so they feel, oh, mess up. So it's create a lot of stress in their mind, and they are feeling some tragic moments happen and our heart is not working or our heart is not aligned with our mind. Let's say if I want to do something in our life and our mind is not synchronized with our heart, then it creates a unhappiness. Let me read the comments because Ronto is writing something positive. People do not like accountability and responsibility. Only true leader propel other towards being responsible and accountable. Oh, that's good. When things do not according to our way, then we are unhappy, or there can be many more reasons, like if someone close to us is hurt. Yes, someone's dodge us, someone cheat us, and we feel unhappy. And I think one thing is, I think this we are all agree for this thing. When we make expectation from something and the things are not according to our expectation, it matter it implement all over all the things. Let's say it implement the things, our goals, person.
Yeah.
If we just try to be think that this is this should be expected, this should be speculating, but it is not happening according to our goal, then we feel unhappy. This is my point of view. But anyhow, by the way, you are explaining all those things in a comprehensive, sophisticated, and dealing with all the ups and downs, and that is much better to understand and sharing all those points. And it is wonderful. And I think you are feeling unhappy because you are crying of allergic.
It's, it's the allergy. Yes.
Yes, I'm
It
just kidding.
may-
Make a smile on your face. Okay, so let's move our discussion towards the second topic, that is according to your daily life. And I think that is more inspirational for other people when they know about you, how you maintain your body, how you keep fit your body, and how you have been living with a fantastic balanced diet, balanced plan, balancing exercise. So you are managing all those things. So we should try to be follow you and try to be adopt the routine that you are adopting. It would be more good, and I think if I just say it's more appropriate for other person. So health, most of the people are curious about their health, and some of them are not giving much importance to our health. So it is vary from person to person how we can deal with our health. But again, health is one of the major component that related to our mind, that related to our body, that related to our physical appearance, that related to our inner inner satisfaction. So it would separated all those things, because if we are not healthy, we are not enjoy the moment. So health is
Yes.
also a basic connection to make us a happy. So what do you feel happiness is importance in our life?
Happiness, no, health, right?
Sorry,
Health.
health, sorry.
Well, for me, you said that for you, two of the most important things that you can have in your life is one of them is happiness, right? You
Yes,
said one is happiness and the other is
health.
health. That's for you in your life.
No, I said two things. One is happiness and other one is peace.
Peace. That's true. Yes, that's true. Happiness and peace. Well, for me, the first and most important thing in my life would be health because
Okay.
I say that I imagine because I've never been a person, a sick person, to the point of not having opportunities because of some disease or anything.
Your
Just
voice is just breaking up.
repeat, please.
Your voice is too low.
It's too low. I will repeat for you.
Yeah.
So, for me, health is really important. We have to be healthy to enjoy things. We have to be healthy to do things, you know. Life would be very difficult without health. There are many people that don't have health, the people that are sick, and you can see that life is much more difficult for these people because of this lack of health. So particularly in my opinion, health is one of the most important things for me. I really praise this thing in my life. I try to be a healthy person. I try to have a healthy routine, not only physical, for my physical body, but also my mind and my mental health, my emotions. You know, I'm really worried about health actually because I when I don't pay attention to my health, when I don't do physical exercise, when I don't eat very well, when I don't use my brain, I'm just too lazy and I don't use my brain, so I don't take care of my mind and my mental health or do things that really make me happier and feel better. I notice I notice this terrible thing, you know, like I notice that I'm wasting my time because I just can't do things the best way I could because of this. I'm not giving so much importance to health, and all the other things just don't work the way I would like them to. So first, when I take a lot of care of my body, of my mind, of my emotions, of my health, mental health, physical health, the other things get much easier for me to deal with. So that's why I think health is the most important thing.
Okay, the things that you are describing, so many things. First thing that you describe, health is the most important thing in your life. Second thing, you just try to be take care of your life or your health from the moment up till now. And when you are not working on your health, you are not feeling well. And these are the points. Any other things that I miss from your conversation? Any other
The
things
other
that
thing? No,
discussed?
that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
So okay, health. I think so. Without health, hi Sarah, hi life, Annie. So without the proper or good health, we are not able to enjoy our life. This is also the better factor. But
Yes.
how
It's impossible.
yesterday I listened or one documentary. I watched one documentary and which are giving us a gesture that's related to how we are affected our body just only by intake of food.
Yes.
They
Yes.
take, they told us the food that we are eating it's affect to our mind, affect to our body, effect to our psychological thing, inner soul. So it is a deeper connection that eating eating is so related because when we are taking a diet that have a better nutrients ingredients which give us a boost up in our mind, it would be more beneficial for our mindset, our physical body. Even though
Yes.
there are so many other way how I can improve our body, but this is the good or easiest way. We just try to be account what we are eating. If we are more emphasize on junk food, is it we are more
Exactly.
is we are more eating a unprocessed or processed food, or what we are eating frozen or ready-made food. These are the all food that put a lot of side effect on our body, even though we
Yes.
do not know about it. So the thing is, we
Mhm.
just try to be account what we are eating. That is really helpful to maintain our body. Second thing, if we just try to be find appropriate or a variety of ingredients and we just add up in our diet, then we are helping our body to maintain a appropriate or sound, we can say a sound body.
Mhm.
But again, there are so many other ways. Let's say if we just try to be do some physical exercise and increase our heartbeat, then our blood flow all our body, and this may helpful to give us a relaxing movement. That's why
Mhm.
doctors say at least 10,000 step. We should always try to be take 10,000 step in every day. At least 10,000 step. That is good. That is better to taking.
Yeah.
But we are these days technology make us our life confined. We are sitting one place, following sedentary lifestyle, living a couch potato, do not work productively, do not work actively. We try to be hate a physical work. We are not engaging ourselves in a physical activities that create a bad impact on our body. And we do not. This is the thing. Most of the people are struggling to minimize their weight. They are overweight, they feel obesity, which create a lot of problems, sometimes heart disease, heart failure, diabetes, cholesterol. These are the common problems that we have accounted for many peoples in our life. So hi Roger, how are you? So it is the things that we have to be follow. We should try to be follow a healthy lifestyle. And two thing is more common. Try to eat a healthy diet which contain all type of ingredient. Do not
Yes, very.
focus on fry food, and try to be
Yes.
spend some time in physical activities. And physical activities, especially if you have some time every day, try to spend 15 to 20 minutes on exercise. You can see how Barbara is looking like fit, perfect girl. I always tell her that you are looking a good, smart girl because she always spends some time with herself. She do some
Yeah.
exercise every day. She like to be enjoy the exercise. This is the things. This is the how I can say. This is the main things. How she maintain our body. How she shape her body, and we should try to be learn from her how she follow. Whenever she got up, she just tried to be do some exercise. She always tried to do some exercise. This is the good thing. And everybody just try to be spend some time with making a physical routine, with making a physical exercise. And it is because it is our body, and if we love our body, then we should do it. Why we are not giving the feed of our physical body, even though we are giving the feed of our body rather than doing any exercise? That is not a logical thing. If you just eat, you must try to be digested. There are so many ways to digest it. Do some physical exercise, or it is you can do some physical activities, just like walking, going outside, do some physical work. But we are dependent on technology. We try to be spend more time on technology, watching television, watching mobile, spending some time on social media. This is not the healthy lifestyle that we are adopting. That is really really deteriorate our life. So it's mean deteriorate our mentality, psychology, spirituality, and it is not good. If you feel good, hi Sasha Baz, how are you? So walaikum salam. So anyhow, these are the things that I try to be say. If you want to say or try to be share your pattern, how you follow a healthy lifestyle, so it's quite better for us. You just share with us.
Well, I always think to myself that it's not, pleasant all the time. Doing exercise is not pleasant 100% of the time. What I do is I always think on the results, like after I finish my exercises, I feel a completely different the person from the person who started doing the exercise. So many times I'm too lazy to go and do things, but I always keep myself remembering. I always keep myself remembered. You have to go because afterwards, after you finish the exercise, you know how you're gonna feel. It's instant. After the exercise, you just feel great. And that's for all the rest, like eating junk food is very nice. It's so delicious. Okay, sometimes it's no problem. Staying in front of the computer, phone, TV, it's very nice too. Okay, it's part of the life. We cannot just ignore these things. But the thing is, I always joke that we are here not on vacation. Life is not a vacation. We have
Acha.
to work hard. We have to work hard for things. And we have to work hard. And for that, we have to keep in our minds that we are the ones responsible for all the things. We are responsible for the health. We are responsible for the mental health. You are responsible for the emotions you permit yourself to feel. You are also responsible for the happiness, for being happy and unhappy, just making the connection. So that's it. What happens is a lot of people just wait for things, and we cannot wait. I also have problems with many other things. I'm very lazy sometimes for other things. So I always have to keep myself, like, okay, remember myself. No, you have to do it. It's not time to be lazy. You have the time to be lazy. You can save this time for yourself. And you need to rest. Rest is important. But the thing is, we have to do things. We have to go take the responsibility and just do things. We cannot waiting is not bringing us anything. We really have to be very responsible for everything. That's when we
One.
get the result.
So it's mean you just said to yourself, thank you so much. Someone is saying, I love this English teacher. Wonderful. Most of the people are loving you, sending you a kindness,
Thank you.
humbleness. That's quite wonderful. I know that
I
Barbara is
couldn't
so.
see something happened here that I couldn't see the comments. It's just because maybe there was something wrong. But
No, no,
I'm thankful.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm reading all those comments. And most of the time I'm reading. I can understand that this times you are not feeling well because you are suffering from allergic. No problem. So okay, someone saying to you, I love this English teacher. So it is quite good comment for you, and that's really helpful. And she admired your effort. And this is the signs when you are dedicated with your work and someone is start praising you because you are passionate for your work and you work honestly, and this is the real example. And second things that you saying, doing when we are following healthy routine, and we, even though it is look like difficult, it is not easy to follow a healthy lifestyle, especially eating and doing some physical exercise that you usually do. And but you are emphasized when the outcomes come, so how you feel better. And when the outcome comes, so you feel better. So everyone, when the results are coming, when the consequences are coming, we feel happiness. This is the things that we like it, we like to be do it again and again, and we feel the happiness, happiest moments when we are focusing on the result. And it is easy. Hi, Lisiana. Thank you, Roger. Okay, so it's mean that being a normal human being, you are also suffering a lot of problems when you're following a healthy lifestyle, but you are not committed. You are not quit. You are not quitting. You are thinking that okay, maybe it is challenging, but when the result come, you feel happy. This is the good thing. And I think if everybody and most of the people who how I can say who achieve something extraordinary in their life, they just focus the end result. They are not focusing the ups and downs, difficulties, challenges during the path that they have facing. They're just focusing on the result. And end result will give the real gesture, real sign that what we did, what they did. And this is the, I think this is the best things that we should also adopt it and follow the healthy routine. So at these things, follow the healthy diet as well as follow those healthy routines which give us a real enjoyment, real essence of our life. And when we feel healthy, we are also enjoy our life. And this is the things.
And we can help other people too, right?
Yes,
We can
and
help other people. When we figure out the things, then we are able to help too.
yes, absolutely. If we find someone who are struggling with something and we can do the favor without any benefit, we just do some volunteer work to accommodate other. And I think this is the best things that we can do to understand then we will feel a happiness in our life. And this is also a good point that you are highlighting. If we can do anything without losing anything, so we should do it. Let's
Yes,
say
and but to help, to be able to help other people, we have to be strong enough
yes,
and
yes.
keep ourselves well, take good care of ourselves. We have to take good care of ourselves to help other people. Otherwise, we are not going to help them. So this is one thing that I always keep in my mind, no, I have friends, I have a family. I have to be good for them. I have to be strong because I want to help them. I want to be there for them. So this is another thing that helps us to think, I have to be happy. I have to show happiness to people. I have many students. I have to help them. And how can I help? Just practicing. We have to practice things. We cannot just wait for things. We have to practice and go after them. And also understand when it's time for us to, like take it easy, because sometimes we also need a break of everything. We need a break of healthy life. We need a break of uh, working a lot, going after goals. Sometimes we just need a break. We're not a machine. Sometimes we have to understand that it's time to stop and breathe, and then you go back to all these things again.
Okay, that I think that's the better you the point that you are realizing, helping other, doing some volunteer work. And I believe that everybody time is a money. We are saying this thing again and again, especially in the advanced world that we are living right now, that time is money, and we try to be analyze the importance of time. But again, if we can do some favor for other people without grasping or without thinking about money, it is the best things that we can do in this moment. And
Yes.
as you are mentioning, we are not machine, we take some rest. But if we just try to we do some extra effort to help, let's say If I am working 8 hours per day, and after 8 hours, if I have some energy to spend half an hour and 1 hour for the helping of or any organization, for the helping of a community, it I'm seeing that we are just working 9 hours. But the one extra hour is not myself. We are not charging the money of this 1 hour. We just try to be give this hour for the benefit of the society. I think nothing can stop us to do it if we just start doing it. And we are not able to analyze the result when we are feeling the result, because volunteer work is just give you confidence. Not only just the confidence, they just also encourage you, they just also boost you, and you
Yeah.
do not know how the things are coming towards you when you start doing volunteer work. Everything is easy for you. Everything just try to be comes to you, whatever you are thinking. This is the best things that I think we should try to be do some volunteer work and spending some time with others.
Yeah, the volunteer work is something that when we do it, we think we are benefiting other people, but the most benefited person is ourselves. Huh?
Okay, so if you have any question, then we can tackle. Otherwise, uh, we are talking so many things in our discussion, and we are firstly we have encounter happiness. What is the cause? What is the effects? How it deal? How we can tackle, and then we are sharing healthy lifestyle and all those things. So it really awesome. So do you have any question?
No, I don't have any questions. I want to know if anybody here has questions they can
No,
ask us.
most of the people are agree with your comments, and they are just try to be appreciate you. So anyone who has some question, so kindly ask. Otherwise, I just start. I think it's better we just finish our discussion. So hopefully we will talk soon with the different topic and different time. So it would be better for us. Thank you so much. I have no words to being with me and sharing your views, sharing your knowledge with us. Nice to talk to
Thank
you,
you.
Barbara. And
Very good
today,
to talk to you.
time does not allow me to ask about your culture related thing. And next time, I will definitely ask about you. And you are sharing a lot of bold and broader things that's really innovative, interesting, wonderful, compelling for most of the peoples. And thank you so much for sharing your views with us. And be kind heart and be humble. This is the things that I have admired you. And thank you so much for being with me. And thank you so much for sharing your views.
Thank you all for being here. I couldn't, as I said, some problem happened. I couldn't see anything, any messages, anything, but thank you so much for all of you. Thank you, Tayab, for the opportunity. So good to talk to
Thank
you.
Okay, see you later. And next time we will meet you soon. And by the way, thank you so much for accepting my request. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you, viewer, for participating in this live discussion. If you have any question, you can ask me and you can DM me. And if you want to share your views and you want to give some suggestion, definitely give me some suggestion, because I want to give you a better material, better productive material to share with you. And this is the best things that I can do with that I can do for you. And I am waiting for your reply, comments, and thank you so much. See you later and with the next time. Bye bye.